St Andrew's Day and Burns Nights are key moments in the calendar to promote trade and investment opportunities in Scotland, as well as our cultural and our educational strengths. In full awareness that the Scottish Government was organising with FCDO colleagues a joint St Andrew's Day event to promote premium food and drink production from Scotland in the residence of the British Ambassador in Paris, to be hosted by a Scottish Government Minister, the Scottish Office insisted on hosting their own, much smaller event at the residence on the same day. My officials were forced to move our joint event with the Embassy to accommodate the Secretary of State for Scotland. This risked reputational damage, not only for our joint event, but also collectively for the British Embassy and the many Scottish businesses our event was designed to support. The only body politicising this event was the Scotland Office, whose actions are distinctively political, demonstrating a small-minded determination to score constitutional points rather than advocating for or supporting Scotland.
This isn't a question of requesting and being accepted or rejected. This is a question of working through that framework to present evidence and then working with that evidence. So I think it's very unfortunate that, for example, Alister Jack has presented it this way in the media. That's not accurate. That's not how this works. And, for the record, Alister Jack has not attended any of the IMG meetings where we have discussed this matter. He has not corresponded with me on this matter. He doesn't know how the framework works. And so his comments on it are unfortunately not very helpful.
But frankly, the sheer opportunism of some opposition parties who have supported this scheme, rightly supported a deposit return scheme, previously criticised the government for taking too long to introduce it, to now indulge in knee-jerk opposition. The opportunism of that presiding officer, frankly, is breathtaking. And so too is the, and I'll use a parliamentary term that I believe is polite enough, so too is the blatant distortion of some opposition politicians. And yes, I am talking about Alister Jack in particular.
On deposit return, Alister Jack has been reported as saying the threshold for granting an exemption is a very high bar. Is it? The statute doesn't say so. The statute's entirely permissive.